Hi, Facebook humans. What is up, everybody? It is me, Alexis Olson, coming to you live from Missoula, Montana. It is Sunday. I wanted to go live and tell you just some of my thought process and questions that I ask myself to ensure that I am growing. So if you are watching this live, I'm really excited that you're here. Please drop me a 1 in the comments below. And sorry, I'm boiling some water, so that's kind of loud. But if you are catching the replay, sorry that I missed you. Please drop a 2 in the comments below with the hashtag replay. And regardless, when you're watching this, please let me know where you are tuning in from. So I was thinking today, I've been thinking a lot today about like purpose and passion and figuring out what we're meant to do here and really what it is that I want to do and what lights me up that I can also be profitable in, right? Because let's be honest, we have to make money with what we're doing. So if it's going to be our life's work, unless you're like a monk or whatever. So I was thinking, let me turn this off real quick. So, hi Stacy, what's up? And so I was thinking, and okay, anytime that I get down or I feel like I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, or I feel disconnected from my purpose, or I'm not making progress in my life, or I'm not where I should be, I think it's really healthy to have those thoughts and to go through maybe like short seasons. And when I say seasons, hopefully it's only a couple of days. Where you're just like considering and you're evaluating and like seeing if you're in the right place in your life or if you need to make some changes. So anytime I get in this place of where I'm questioning things like that, or I just feel like complacent and like I could be doing more, usually these are the things that I ask myself. And I really truly believe that it's because of the following. So I asked myself, like, what conversations do I need to be having in my life that maybe I'm not having? Am I actually doing the right thing behind the scenes in my life? Like, am I walking the walk, or am I just talking the talk and just making it look like I'm a positive person on social media or my highlight reel? Am I actually being what I preach and what I'm striving for? Or am I just bullshitting myself? Or am I in denial? Or are there areas of my life that I'm holding on to that aren't serving me or anyone else, but I'm holding on to for selfish reasons, for control, because I have fear, things like that. So if you don't know who I am as you're hopping on and you're listening, I've been a full-time entrepreneur for a year and a half. I love and am completely obsessed with the vehicle that I have chosen to work alongside, that has funded my life the last year and a half, and it's all to do with health and fitness. So if you want to learn more about that, then keep watching my videos. Make sure you click see first on notifications or follow first, and just comment below and say hi so I can connect with you later after this video. So those are the types of questions that I start to ask myself. And if I'm feeling complacent, it's because I'm getting in my own way. It's because I know what the right thing to do is, and the right thing is always the right thing to do. But I want to see if I can hang on just a little bit longer. But the problem is if I get in my own way, or I think I know best, what's going to happen is I'm going to start to lose that sense of clarity. I'm going to start to lose that like intuition. I'm going to start to lose that source of creativity and inspiration on what it is I'm supposed to be doing, on who it is I'm supposed to be helping. And so my paycheck is determined based on how many lives I affect or impact or change, how many conversations I have, and people's lives that I make a difference in based on where those conversations go. And I love it, right? I love that that's what my life work looks like. And I know that I've invested so much time and energy into this being my life's work that there's nothing else that quite lights me up like it. So anyway, that's a little bit about who I am. And yeah, so I just wanted to give you all, I know that there's all this New Year's talk, and I'm not a fan of New Year's resolutions. I make vision boards. I believe in shaping your subconscious by just changing what you look at every single day, by focusing your energy on what you want more of, not what is not currently working. So I'm a huge believer in vision boards. But in terms of New Year's resolutions, I just believe that we should just be our best selves all year round and continue to dream big. And so I've been catching myself lately. I'm kind of in this spot where I want to pull from two different things. So one is I'm really focusing on going into 2019 with mastering the details, like mastering the small things. So if I can find a way to master the little things every single day, I know the big things are going to come. So I'm pulling from that while also stretching myself beyond my comfort zone, beyond the income I think or I know I can easily attain in 2019. That's more than what's happened in 2018 with our business. And so yeah, it's mastering those little small things every single day, focusing on the controllables, but also still, sorry, I keep having these notifications pop up, but also still being willing to have those stretch goals and those push goals and push for more than I think that is possible. Because that's honestly, if it's easy, if everyone can have it, I'll slack off. I won't work hard for it. If it seems impossible, if it's really, if it's over the top, sign me up. That's something that I'll go after. I don't know if any of you can relate. If you can, let me know in the comments. So yeah, and lastly, what I wanted to leave you with, so this is something that you can take away, is I always ask myself this: what would the more educated version of Alexis do? Okay, so what would the more educated version of you do in every little situation, right? So I always ask myself that, because my whole thing is, I'll leave you with this. My whole thing is I'm not a victim of my current circumstance. I'm not a victim of the family I was born into. I'm not a victim of the circumstances I was dealt. I'm not a victim to the cards that I was handed in my life. I have the opportunity in a non-egotistical way to rise above that and just make more educated decisions in everything that I touch and everything that I decide to pursue. In every relationship, encounter, season of my life, I have the choice to rise above and do it in a way that's more educated, that's better than I would have done before, that's better than what the current version of who I am and things that have happened and what I do know for sure in this moment. So that's how I kind of push myself to get better and make sure I'm growing, not staying complacent. So just to wrap it all up, how do I ensure that I'm growing? I ask myself, am I doing the right thing? Am I walking the walk, or am I just talking the talk? So I do a gut check. Have I been bullshitting myself? And then lastly, I just ask myself the question, what would the more educated and better version of me do in this particular situation? Which is usually the scariest and the most uncomfortable and the most confrontational thing. But that's what I'm working on, and so that's what I'm choosing to do today, and I hope this inspires you to do the same with whatever you need to apply this to in your life today. So happy Sunday, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I'm just getting over the stomach flu or the stomach bug. I don't know where it came from, but I'm starting to feel a little bit more myself. My stomach's a little messed up, and I've pretty much only been eating really simple carbs because that's all I've been able to handle. So I'm excited to get back on my game, get back into moving my body now that I'm feeling a little bit better. And so I'd love for you to be a part of that if you would like. We have a great community that I'd love for you to join. It's just Keto Together. You can search that in the Facebook search bar and it should pop up and you can send your request to join. So please click share on this video if you think someone needs to hear this message. I feel like it's super fresh and maybe a different angle or perspective that people aren't putting out there a lot. So I would really appreciate it. It would mean so much to me if you click share. And anyway, thanks for watching. Love you so much.